Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? In this lesson, you will learn how to express existence using the structures there is and there are in Spanish. And I'll tell you about a shortcut that you can use to build your vocabulary.
Spanish Awakenings, a free Spanish course for beginners by Web Spanish.
Welcome to lesson number 17. Bienvenido a la lección 17. Now, our two city dwellers, Milagros and Diana, are excited about being in the Peruvian rainforest. Listen to how they describe what they see.
¡Wow! ¡Un otorongo! ¡Qué hermoso!
¿Un otorongo? ¿Dónde? Yo también quiero ver.
Por eso necesitas una cámara.
¡Una mariposa gigante! ¡Es hermosa! Tiene muchos colores.
¿Mariposa? Aquí no hay. Oh, solo hay dos monos pequeños.
¿Monos? A ver. Tienes que tomar fotos.
Sí. ¿Y hay otros animales?
No hay otros animales. Hay muchos insectos. Hay unas hormigas gigantes.
¡Cuidado! En la selva hay muchos insectos.
Tengo calor. Tengo agua. Aquí.
Mira, este lugar es hermoso. Tenemos que tomarnos una foto.
Now, listen again.
¡Wow! ¡Un otorongo! ¡Qué hermoso!
¿Un otorongo?
¿Dónde? Yo también quiero ver.
Por eso, necesitas una cámara.
Una mariposa gigante. Es hermosa. Tiene muchos colores.
¿Mariposa? Aquí no hay. Solo hay dos monos pequeños.
¿Monos? A ver. Tienes que tomar fotos.
Sí. ¿Y hay otros animales?
No hay otros animales. Hay muchos insectos. Hay unas hormigas gigantes.
Cuidado. En la selva hay muchos insectos.
Tengo calor. Tengo agua aquí.
Mira este lugar. Tenemos que tomarnos una foto.
Say, remember back in lesson number 4, I told you about the verb I, which declares the existence of something. I. Well, we heard it used again in this dialogue. For example, Milagro says, in the jungle, there are many insects. En la selva hay muchos insectos. And there are only two small monkeys. Solo hay dos monos pequeños. She also uses I to help ask, are there ants? Hay hormigas? So, I will always translate as there is or there are. Although strictly speaking, the verb I actually comes from the verb haber in Spanish, which means have. But don't get caught up in that. The sense of I, once again, is to declare the existence of something. Hay hormigas. There are ants. I is super easy to use and incredibly practical for a beginner. Okay, changing topics. Let's talk about building your vocabulary. Check this out. Insects, insectos, animals, animales, camera, cámara. They all sound pretty similar, don't they? And I know that you've noticed this already, but there are thousands of words that are similar in Spanish and in English. These are known as cognates, or in Spanish, cognados. These words have a shared origin that goes back hundreds or even thousands of years. In fact, cognates are so common that some people estimate that 30 to 40% of the English language has a related word in Spanish. These often have similar or even an identical meaning. Cognates are everywhere, and thank goodness for that, because the fact that they exist helps make Spanish one of the easiest foreign languages for English speakers to learn. There's no doubt that focusing on learning cognates is a major shortcut to building your vocabulary. When you find a useful one, get it onto your word list or your flashcard. But be careful. Don't fall into the trap of overloading your flashcards with cognates. Build your vocabulary step by step, according to the functional goals that you're working towards. Okay, so let's just look at one example of the cognate relationship. Words in English that end in CT can be morphed into Spanish by replacing the CT with CTO. We already saw insect, insecto. Here are a few more. Act, acto. Abstract, abstracto. Compact, compacto. Conflict, conflicto. Now that particular list goes on, and the CT-CTO relationship is just one of many. Now, a few words about pronunciation. You probably noticed that in these CT-CTO examples, the stress falls on a different syllable than it does in English. Listen again. Abstract, abstracto. Listen up. Usually, but not always, the word stress in Spanish falls on the second to last syllable, unless you see an accent mark above one of the vowels, in which case, that's where the stress falls. So again, while there are some important exceptions, in general terms, a good rule of thumb to follow is that in Spanish words, the stress falls on the second to last syllable, unless there is an accent. Now, obviously, having good pronunciation is a big part of being understood. But also, understanding how words are pronounced helps your understanding when you're on the listening end. So look, if you're not doing so already, I really want to encourage you to use the audios that we have provided for you in the study guide. They are a repeat of the dialogues you see in these videos, but there's also a breakdown of the vocabulary. You can even download them to your smartphone and listen to them on the go. Now, if you can find a native Spanish speaker to practice with, all the better. Have you tried, for example, looking for a language partner in your hometown or online? Look, if you're not familiar with the concept of a language partner, it's an arrangement that brings two people together to practice each other's language. So, for example, you can help a Spanish speaker practice English and vice versa. Just search for language partners on the web and you'll find all kinds of options. Now, if you don't have the time or maybe the interest to get involved in a language exchange, you can also consider taking Spanish lessons online. Just allow me a second here to plug our own online classes. The Web Spanish School can provide you with a skilled, experienced, native Spanish-speaking teacher who will work with you to improve your overall language skills, including your pronunciation. In a Web Spanish online class, the focus is your communication, and you'll be given lots of opportunity to practice speaking with someone who will guide you and gently correct you when necessary. Web Spanish has been offering Spanish classes online since 2005, so we have a lot of experience helping people just like you. So if you're interested, you can learn more about our online lessons on our webpage. All right, that's it for now. Es todo por ahora. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video and you thought that it helped you learn Spanish. And please subscribe to our channel so we can notify you whenever we publish new lessons. Okay, take care. Ciao.